Hi, I'm Amy, and I'm here to give you a quick demo of Float. Float is the smartest business finance platform built for Canadian companies and teams. Because in Canada, we're dominated by the big five banks, and we have what's known as a closed banking system, which makes it incredibly difficult to access innovative financial solutions that actually save businesses time and money on their spending. So Float has been able to circumvent a lot of these challenges by creating innovative financial solutions like cards, bill pay, and reimbursements, all in one easy-to-use platform built by intelligent software that really makes it simple to save up to 7% of your total business spending by using Float. Stay tuned and I'll quickly show you how. With Float, you get both physical and virtual cards in both CAD and USD, which makes it great for Canadian businesses who hold USD funds, such as if they make sales or if they're venture-backed, and want to be able to access them to make purchases in USD, which are typically big software expenses. So they get to save all the FX fees from having to do conversions. As an administrator in Float, you can easily create physical or virtual cards for your team directly in the platform. You can issue cards to your team worry-free because when you create a card in Float, it's issued with a $0 balance. You can then add recurring or temporary limits to the card, or team members can request spend directly for specific purchases. Here you can see we have a card that has been given to one of our co-founders to be able to create a card for our security software. Here we have a recurring limit for the software spend amount, but we can easily add a temporary limit if we have a one-time usage increase or if we need to spend on an implementation fee as an example. At the card limit, you can also access easy card settings to ensure you have your team spend under control while still enabling them to buy the tools they need to make their purchases. Here, you can have specific submission policies, approval policies, and you can limit the types of spend that are made on the card. So here, we have spend specifically for software and electronics, so the card can't be used for another purpose. With Float cards, all transactions are in real time, so you can know who is spending what at all times at your company. Admins save up to 8 hours a month closing the books by setting up accounting automations like transaction rules, where you can take similar types of vendors and auto-code them each month. Float makes it easy to manage all of your team's spending. With our HRIS integration, you can easily manage your employee lifecycle by automatically adding and removing user access to the platform. You can also assign specific roles such as spender, manager, and administrator, or let Float map to your organizational structure and assign these roles so you can make your approval policies even easier. Float's approval policies apply to our cards, reimbursements, and bill pay products so that you can set easy workflows so when someone requests spend, it goes to the right person in the organization and you have an audit trail of who approved what. Here, you can make policies as simple or as complex as you need. You can have one policy that applies to everyone at your company, or you can do them specifically by departments or expense type. You can also set specific levels. So if you want lower amounts of spend to just go to the direct manager, you can do that. Or if you have higher spend amounts that you want to go to a secondary manager or even to the finance team, you can save that and Float will automatically direct the requests. Float submission policies make it easy for your team to let spenders know what they need to submit when they make a purchase on a Float card or with their reimbursement. You can define whether receipts are required, what types of GL codes, vendors, so that your employees who are making the spend are doing the coding for you rather than the finance team. As a spender, Float couldn't be a better way to make purchases on behalf of your company. Instead of having to use a personal card and waiting to get reimbursed, spenders can easily go and request spend from within our web app or the mobile app. Float's mobile app, you can quickly see the cards that have been assigned to you and their balances. You can also see all the transactions that need your attention and easily add receipts or GL codes or descriptions or tax codes. Also within the mobile app, you can easily request spend, snap a picture of a receipt, or request a card or a limit increase. Here you can see if you want to increase the spend on a card quickly, if you're on the go, you can, right from within the app, request that spend, enter your description, and submit the request. As soon as a purchase is made, the cardholder is notified to upload their receipt. Float uses intelligent OCR and AI technology to read the information from the receipt and automatically analyze and enter the details. By using float cards instead of the traditional expense reporting process, employees can save an average of 2 hours each month by eliminating the administrative effort involved. But if an employee forgets their float card or happens to make an out-of-pocket expense, Float has built the most robust expense management process in Canada for requesting a reimbursement. Right from within the web app or mobile app, employees can submit multiple expenses into one report, and Float's OCR and AI technology will lift the details directly from the receipts. Once the expense has been filled, you can click Get Approval, and it will go directly to the manager in the reimbursement approval policy who is meant to approve the expense. Managers are notified right away via the mobile app, email, or text message, or Slack that there is a request that needs their approval. Under the request page, they can see if there's a reimbursement or card request, and once it's approved, the employee will be able to make their purchase, or the finance team will be able to see the reimbursement available for payout under the accounting tab. Finance teams can reimburse directly via Float's direct payouts feature directly from the Float balance. Float's latest bill pay product is the newest addition that lets finance teams manage all of their non-payroll spending directly in Float. Bill pay is Canada's fastest and simplest way to pay company invoices in Canada. Typically, with the big banks, you'd have to go through a multi-hour process to be able to send a wire, not accounting for all the hours of administrative work tracking invoices throughout the company and their approvals. From within Float, you get your own inbox where invoices can be sent, and Float will use its intelligent OCR technology powered by AI to lift the details from your invoices directly so you don't have to do the manual process. Once the details are entered, the user can get approval, again via their approval policies, that this bill is good to be paid, and then the finance team knows that they can pay the bill directly with confidence via Float. Float supports wires, EFTs, and ACH payments, and customers can pay via their Float balance or their connected bank account. Float syncs all of this information directly with Xero QBO, or payments can be downloaded into a CSV format to be uploaded to your own accounting software. While bill payments are directly synced to your accounting software, transactions and reimbursements can be reviewed and exported during month end. Float makes it easy to see where you are in terms of closing the books for the previous month and gives you handy tips and tricks for closing the books faster. Float has an easy to use workflow so you can bulk edit and approve transactions and confirm that they are ready to export. We give you great notifications so that you can see immediately what action needs to be taken to make a transaction compliant, and you can make edits such as changing GL codes, attaching additional documents or missing receipts, and you can split transactions according to the Canadian provincial and territorial tax codes. Float is a registered money services business in Canada, meaning we can offer innovative financial products and solutions that really save your teams time and money. By moving funds from your bank into Float, you earn yield on your cash balances in both CAD and in USD, and also cash back on your spend on Float cards. Float offers savings and rewards beyond the banks. In addition to our high interest yield and cash back, we also have real-time reporting and insights so you can see when spend anomalies occur in real time and really view trends month over month to see where you can save. Through efficiency and productivity savings, in addition to our rewards, our customers save on average of 7% on their spend each month. If you're interested in learning more, book a demo with our team and we can give you a personalized overview of our platform as well as an ROI analysis. Thanks, and we hope to be speaking with you soon.